Greetings and salutations, this is Felicat and welcome to Fallout New Vegas, a game I was sure I would be able to play on my computer without a GPU, but here we are. Super excited about this, been wanting to play it for a long time. I don't know why it says continue, I've never played it before. These songs are gonna be copyrighted, aren't they? I'm an idiot. I don't care. I love this game too much to not play it. Shot, bro.
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
Wow, that doesn't sound good.
Got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Okay. That opening bit's not gonna have subtitles. They apparently don't exist. I apologize for the game's failings, not my own. Excuse me.
You're awake. How about that?
I sure am.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
I can't. I have to type it on the keyboard. Okay. Well, since there is no set gender for the player character, we'll go with something neutral. Chris. I like Chris. If I'd been a boy, I would have been Christopher, so I feel like this is appropriate.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
That's about right, actually. I have what you would call honey blonde hair. Yeah, she works. I like her.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay, no sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Okay, but can I be, like, third-person mode, please? Thank you. I don't like first-person. Although I'll probably use it for, like, fighting and stuff. First-person I can't navigate. I know it's weird, but it's true. Okay! This is important. 5 points to go. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I always increase my intelligence. I would say that I'm legitimately gifted intelligence level here. Not saying that to be bullshit, it's just true. I'm not super agile, but I'm not, like, sucky either. I'm tempted to put this on 1 because I feel like that's accurate to my real life. I wish it would cycle. I prefer that very much, but whatever. I don't really play high strength characters. I can always increase it later, I'm assuming. But I like to have, like, high perception. Endurance isn't the best, but I don't want to set it too low either. I'll leave it as it is. Charisma. People don't really like me face to face in real life as much, but I feel like my personality is not terrible. I might even make that a point. like high agility characters too.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news.
Thanks, bro.
Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn a-dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Sure thing, Doc. Oh, I was gonna say, how do I sit? I'm an idiot. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
Dude is gonna psychoanalyze me.
House. Night. Bandit.
Holy crap! Wow! That's, wowie wowie. Swiss cheese, I guess?
Light. Mother. Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say.
Gotcha.
First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Oh, 100%. But I will fuck somebody up if I have to.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
No, not really.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Oh lord, no.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Nope.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Not really.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I think you're two-headed ant. How about none of these? That's funny, but I'm not gonna do that one. Broken chain!
Okay. How about this one?
That looks like an animal pelt. Too embarrassed to say what it looks like. No, it looks like, doesn't it look like an animal skin rug?
Last one.
It's two centaurs high-fiving. No, seriously, that's two centaurs high-fiving. You see I don't have a mouse to point out. They're big buff ones. You got the four legs, and their rumps are almost touching, and their torsos, and they're like, that's two centaurs high-fiving, bro. That's what I see, like, first thing that popped in my head. That's the closest, I guess.
Well, that's all she wrote.
That is two
I don't
centaurs
have nothing to
high-fiving.
compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
I guess? I don't know. Looks good. We'll go with that.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
I would hope not. Oh. Build to destroy? No, I don't think so. No! God, no. Claustrophobia. No. 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 Yes. I don't want to give myself that kind of disadvantage. That's like the opposite of what's normal, but no, I don't want that. No. No. Oh, Lord, no. Nah. I don't like that. No, thank you. I think I might want to pick that. What? Hold on. I gotta look up what the hell that does. I'll be right back. That sounds ridiculous. Like I said, I've never played this game before. What does that do? Because that sounds intriguing and fun. I'm curious about that one. Like, I almost want to pick that without even checking. Because it sounds awesome. Am I gonna steal like Bugs Bunny or some shit? Because that would be hilarious. What does that do? Let's see. I'm on the wiki on my phone. Adds wacky content and modifies existing content and really? Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, yeah, that is 100% my style. I am totally going for that. That is awesome. Hell yes. That's perfect. I'll take that.
Alright, I guess that about does it.
That sounds
Come
incredible.
with me, I'll see you out.
I'm in my underoos, and I'm back to first person, which I don't like. Hey, we're centered. That's much better. Perfect. I can't do first person games. It throws my perception and everything. Whoa.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but
Okay.
I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. It was my wife's.
Oh, thanks,
I
Doc.
think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
Thanks, man.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I'll do my best, Doc. Oh, no, I am not hardcore. I will never be hardcore. But I do appreciate offering that to me, though. Hey, I'm all dressed up in Vault 21. How do I access my inventory? There's my Pip-Boy. I guess we're heading out. Ow, my eyes, bro. Okay. I guess I got the Super Deluxe version of the game? I don't even remember how I got the game. I don't know if it was a Humble Bundle thing or if I got it on Steam or what, but I'm into it.
Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a Pip-Boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson.
I like it. Hello.
Way too many strangers coming into town these days. No offense.
No, I understand. Can't ever be sure who you can trust, right, dude? At least that's how I feel. That's... What is that? I have no idea. Ah! I'm not gonna choose. Let's see how he's doing over here. Nice, nice. It's recording very nicely. Excellent. No trouble at all.
Howdy.
Hello to you too. Working on that over here. It's a doggo!
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you.
Oh yeah.
Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Oh, it's your doggy boogie! Yes, that's going to be my reaction every time I see an animal in this game. You might as well accept it. Because that's how it's going to go. I wonder if I can mod this so I don't have to murder any poor innocent doggos. I should look into that. Because I don't like shooting dogs in this game. I have a mod on my PS4 for Fallout 4 to make me not have to shoot dogs, because I can't fucking do it.
Hey, it's Mr. New Vegas letting you know I've got a new...
I don't even care if I lose progress. I'm not letting Cheyenne stay dead.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down the side. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me. I love you. It's just about time to get you some news. Unconfirmed reports say NCR's General Lee Oliver may have uprooted from his post at Camp McCarran in order to be present at Hoover Dam. NCR sources say that holding the dam against Caesar's Legion has become their main strategic priority, and this move would not be unexpected. The news has been brought to you by the Vicky and Vance Casino. Vicky and Vance, be our partners in crime. Gonna play a song for you right now, and it's about that special someone you find only once in a blue moon.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way. Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
She disappeared.
Somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon it turned to gold. Blue moon. Now I'm no longer alone. Without a dream in my heart. Without a love of my own.
I'm not stopping the looting this time because apparently that gets Cheyenne killed.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with, in my opinion, which I respect, the best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? I've got news for you. Felicat Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a successful riot. Locals should avoid anyone who looks like they've done time. In other news, Caesar's Legion continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for Camp Fort Willenhoek and the nearby town of Felicat. The brief meeting is sponsored by the Silver Rush. Silver Rush. Feel the rush of a warm laser in your hand. And now, Nat King Cole reminding us what really matters with Love Me As Though There Were No Tomorrow. Because in New Vegas, hey, you never know.
Come on!
As though there were no
Come on!
take me out of this world tonight. Make me forget my sorrow.
Too many!
So when I wake tomorrow, I'll know our love was right. Kiss me as though it were now or never. Teach me all that a heart should know. Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower.
Alrighty.
Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Sure thing. You okay, lady?
Hey there. Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Okay.
The women of New Vegas ask me a lot if there's a Mrs. New Vegas. Well, of course there is. You're her. And you're still as perfect as the day we met. This just in.
That's actually really sweet.
Caesar's Legion continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak. Also in the headlines, a package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. You know they say that no news is good news, but I think my program would be awfully dull if that were the case. You know, sometimes the journey beats the destination, and especially if your spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle, and you meet some nice gals along the way.
Just because, you know, it's worse to wear. Now I know where I'm going because I've done this 3 times. But you won't see those other times. Because I majorly flub them up.
And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell, though I may have
Damn, Scorpion's not gonna get me twice.
why I never fell. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle, as I go riding merrily along. Jingle, jangle, they sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle, jangle, and that song ain't so very far from wrong. Jingle,
That's how you do that.
oh, I got spurs that jingle, jangle, I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, ride merrily as I go riding merrily along. Oh, ain't you glad and they sing, oh, ain't you glad and that song ain't so very far and from wrong. Ain't so very far from wrong. Oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell, so I may have done some food. This is why I never fly. I got spurs that jingle, jangle, I got spurs that jingle, jangle, as I go riding merrily along. As I go riding merrily along. And they sing, oh, ain't you glad? And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Ain't so very far from wrong.
on, y'all, bring it.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with, in my opinion, which I respect, the best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. The Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new programming is, quote, for outcasts or for weirdos. Also, traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. You know they say that no news is good news, but I think my program would be awfully dull if that were the case. Coming right up for you.
Hello, the all of them. Now I'm looking for a tall flower thing. I forget exactly where it is. Ah, here it is. Okay, got the flower. Now I can go back to town and the schoolhouse and here kill some bugaboos of some sort. Like I said, third time I've done this. Second time I died. First time I died because I was an idiot and didn't pay attention to scorpions in the area. Second time I got Cheyenne killed. Cannot have that. And this time I'm doing it right. No doggos are dying on my watch. Those guys are a bunch of cutie pies. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. Deal with it. Seriously though, they're like giant mutated sheep. Look at that. Look at that face. You say creepy, I say adorable. Freaking mantises.
Whispering a lullaby tune. Dream, sweetly dream. And take it slow. And don't you know?
Now it's fruits.
All your lovely dreams will come true.
Right here.
So just close your eyes. Listen to a sweet lullaby.
Or at least I thought they were.
Sleep softly, sleep, and let the world go by.
Maybe not. I hope I can refill that at some point. I've been trying to and it hasn't let me.
Blue moon, you saw me standing
Isn't it already over here?
without a dream in my heart.
This map system makes no sense to me. I'm very confused by it.
Love of my own.
I could have sworn it was like right here. Alrighty, back to Sunny now. I'm glad those guys are domesticated and not super violent. I got really close to that one. But he's cool, he's like, yeah, whatever. You're a human. I'm not upset about humans, we're cool. Which is a relief to me. I actually don't know where Cheyenne went, but as long as she's not dead, I'm happy.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. New Vegas. Thank you very, very much for listening. Here are our top stories. NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix. One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts. In addition, the Helios 1 solar power plant remains dormant despite NCR's effort to reactivate the facility. The chief scientist at the plant vowed to fix the problem, blaming it on an atmosphere of, quote, severe underappreciation. Those were our top stories. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out to me, to you.
Oh, there she is. I got you back, girl, don't worry.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now, we're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
That is exactly what I need in my life.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Sure thing. Please go home safely, Cheyenne. I would never forgive myself if something bad happened to that doggo. I am disappointed that you can't interact with her at all. I want to pet the doggo. I'm guarding her all the way back. I don't even care how long it takes. Cheyenne is best doggo baby. Must protect her. I have a suspicion she's not supposed to be so far behind her companion.
To the town of our free who rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip.
Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles beset you? Has fortune left you behind? If so, the Sierra Madre Casino, in all its glory, is inviting you to begin again. Come to a place where wealth, excitement, and intrigue await around every corner. Stroll along the winding streets of our beautiful resort, make new friends, or rekindle old flames. Let your eyes take in the luxurious expanse of the open desert under clear, starlit skies. Gaze straight on into the sunset from our villa rooftops. Countless diversions await. Gamble in our casino, take in the theater, or stay in one of our exclusive executive suites that will shelter you and cater to your every whim. So if life's worries have weighed you down, if you need an escape from your troubles, or if you just need an opportunity to begin again, join us. Let go and leave the world behind at the Sierra Madre grand opening this October. We'll be waiting. Has your life taken a turn? Do troubles
Oh god, I hate
beset
those that are
you?
on repeat.
Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas. Now I walk down, my heart on the ground. Hurt and lonely since I don't have you. Barely hanging on. I'm almost gone. Now I wish
Cheyenne and I are both eyeing the hell out of that dude.
I'm going under, getting over you. I'm going under, drowning.
Sure wish you would walk faster, Cheyenne.
I'm down so doggone low. Have to look up, see the soles of my shoes. I'm going under, getting over.
It's getting dark. I don't like it when it gets dark in these games. It's never anything good. I think she's good from here. She's back in town now. I'm gonna go meet the lady. That's it's pointing me to. Oh, the general store. I had to check that out before I leave the area. Hello.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
I mean, the dude had me shot, or did shoot me in the head. I would definitely say I can't trust that guy.
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
Cool, cool, cool. You are a prospector, digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging,
Oh, okay.
but never liked the term.
Got it.
Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Yeah. Did you ever find anything good?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders.
Oh, that sucks.
Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though.
Interesting.
The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
have a gun. I have many guns, in fact. What's so important about the Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
Be sure it's true when you say I love. It's a sin to tell.
What are the big horners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
You know anything about Victor? Who's Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Okay, cool. See you later,
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
It's a sin to tell a lie.
Howdy.
Be sure it's true when you
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
call. You got sense enough.
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse.
Okay.
Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite.
Oh, cool.
If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Just over a whole lot of foolish.
The lock's too much for you to handle. Reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
Thank you.
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
I'm well familiar with that process. With that. Alrighty. Thank you.
Always happy to help someone down on their luck. Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with a roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it.
Okay, cool.
NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Gotcha.
Sure. What do you want to know?
What other towns are around?
Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
Well, what critter does?
Around
What kind of
here,
critters
mostly
are out there?
coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
Thanks for the advice.
If you want to know anything else, just ask. Until next time. Howdy.
In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas.
We're gonna go talk to the mom lady.
Many men
Hey there.
tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground.
Excuse
Got it?
you?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
You're my problem. Excuse me, Trudy? What?
Hey, some entertainment finally.
What the? Where'd he go? That was weird. What the hell was that? This just happened. That was... I'm so confused. Like, the freaking...
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where is he now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea.
I would imagine not.
There was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. All right. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount.
Oh, keep that in mind.
Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
Yeah, well, they sound like a bunch of assholes. I don't like assholes.
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though.
I bet you were.
Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident. And it hasn't been working since.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's rude. Do you know where they're going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Want me to take a look at the radio for you?
Sure. The outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Between you and me, he sounds like a drunk. But, okay. What about that robot that saved my life?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he actually do?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
Interesting. How long has it been here?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
Alright, thanks.
Fine by me.
It's good for getting visitors.
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies.
Anything interesting going on out there?
There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
All right.
Be careful out there.
Ah, here he is.
Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for getting me out of the grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How'd you find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Never seen a robot
I'm a
like you before.
Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Okay, sure thing.
Happy trails!
That was weird. So, where can I sleep? One thing I learned is you do not travel at night. What was that? Hopefully it was just part of the music because that was loud and disturbing. I don't know where else to go. stole from me, and I'm so sorry. I will not take anything from that man. I will, however, borrow his bed. Well, borrow this bed anyway. Okay, early morning, bright sunny day. I'm gonna stop by the general store and then I think I'll head out to somewhere. Granted, I don't know where. But that's half the fun, right? Not knowing where you're going. Why is there no sprint in this game? This is really irritating to me. Docs, I suppose. Still familiarizing myself with the layout of this little town here. Alright, I told Trudy to take a look at the radio.
Howdy.
Hiya.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Do you know you're about to be able to attack me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Okay. Have you ever been to New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure
Word of
about
advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
that. I wouldn't dream of it. What about Mr. House?
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy.
That's weird.
I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Don't know about that. What about these Great Khans?
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Gotcha. What you got for sale,
Can do. Thanks. Take it easy now.
You too, my dude. You too. I didn't steal it from this guy. stealing from anybody for that matter. Let's take a look at the radio.
Howdy.
I'm not trying to do anything like that. I'm trying to find that radio. Is that it? Examination of the radio's internal components reveals several parts connected were popped loose. Realistic job. I can't repair it, but I will repair it in the future. But that will take place in a future episode. I'm going to leave this one here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.